핸섬 소세지.
Run it!
Run it!
Run it! Run it! Run it! Run it!
Run it, run it, run it, run it.
Run It is here, everybody, and we're here to check out the music video. We reacted to the trailer a couple days ago when it dropped, and we were like, what the hell is going on? Okay, well, now we have the track. First of all, the tour is called Run It, which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And then we got 8 tracks in total, which is awesome. And it's going to be released in August. Great news, and we're here for it. But for today, they dropped Run It. So we got to check it out. We got to see if our prediction, if you haven't seen our reaction to the teaser, it's on our channel, was correct.
And apparently one of the sociologists just mentioned that Bangchan actually spoiled in SKZ code.
I actually checked that out again.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He just sings the melody.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because like back then, nobody thought anything of it because it just sounds like a random melody.
Like, he's making a song or something, but yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. All right.
Okay. All right.
So we're going to check this out.
It.
As always, more SKZ content on our Patreon page, so check that out if you're interested.
All right.
If not, let's get it.
Let's get it. 3, 2, 1.
Click.
Ooh, yeah. It's got that 소리꾼 type of start with brass. Yeah. Let's get it.
Wow, the piano was...
Oh, it's massive. Woo! The wolf. Tiger. Oh, they're building up. Even the chord progression too. Oh, so this was a chorus. Nice.
Wow, wait.
Yo, it's massive.
That's just the way it is, the mix.
Yep. And they add the top line over here.
And even Lino's vocal, it's still mixed similarly. And that's high end, right? All around the world, hell yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it really has that giant element for the video. And divine. Ooh. Oh, Hyunjin! What the hell?
Oh, wow.
Yo. Oh. It's a new flow by Hyunjin. Oh. Ing. Hey. Ooh. Yeah. The motif is being played at the back. Just don't forget. The anthem's coming still.
Wow. Yep. Okay.
Yo, imagine singing this at a concert scene with Stray Kids and every stage all around the world, man. Ooh. Shit.
Felix versus Felix.
Wow. Lino's voice.
Sounds awesome.
Lino. Nice. Yo, I'm having chills. Whoa. It's been a while I had this like hairy reaction moment. Ooh. Shoot that hot. Changbin.
Holy shit! I moved!
Boom!
Best outro ever.
Yeah!
Best outro ever.
Wow! Finishing with Han and Changbin. Wow!
Best outro ever.
Wow,
I was gonna say, where's Han and Changbin verse? Wow!
Yeah. Wow! Starting with Bangchan, ending with Han and Changbin. Massive.
Hyunjin's verse in the middle.
Yeah, Hyunjin's verse was fire as hell. Wow.
With Felix, holy shit.
Woo. And Lino's voice. Yo! So the trailer, that was it. Wow. You know, the first time I heard Mountain, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a very great intro of concert. And you can clearly see every stage chanting with Stray Kids. It felt like it's the start of a new chapter. But this Run It almost feels like it's like a declaration of a new era. So it still feels like a beginning, but it's about we're opening a new world, like this whole era. Like it's big, it's way more big. Rather than more like an intro of the concert, like I said again during the trailer, this has to be like in the middle somewhere. You can sing with every stay, you know, flag just waving. Yo, it'll be freaking amazing in concert.
More closer to the ending, I feel. Like middle, but closer to the end middle than closer to the beginning at middle.
But I wouldn't want to call it like an end.
No.
Like end part of that thing. But I agree that like end of the middle or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere like nearing the end of the concert.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Something like that.
It's not an ending track.
Have we been listening to any type of Stray Kids song this massive?
If you listen to the vocal in the chorus part, it just gets drowned in the instrumental. It's part of the instrumental. And we really don't get that with Stray Kids music. I mean, you hear it here and there in different songs, but not as like the entire chorus. So no, not from my memory. But vocal mix aside, I was going into this track prioritizing the mix. But now that we've heard the track, that's, I wouldn't say least of our concern. It is still a big part of what makes the song interesting, especially given it's Stray Kids and they haven't done this kind of stuff. But there were so many different sounds and sources that I just did not expect to hear from this track, given the trailer, but also just this track, given what it actually is. Ticking of a clock, there was this weird synthy thing, do-do-do-do, like right before the first chorus. There were so many different sounds that I was like, whoa, this in this song? They put everything. There were so many different things. Because there were so many, it kind of made me glitch out a little bit. I'm gonna listen to it again. A lot of sounds I didn't expect to hear.
I said from the trailer video that it just reminded me of the Sorikun and the mountain type of like grandness and sometimes like the massiveness of La 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 La, like regarding the video and all that. Prior to listening to this Run It, I listened back those tracks and it didn't have that massiveness compared to Run It, instrumental and mix-wise. And I was very shocked that they actually came out with this type of track, because like somehow in my head, I actually felt that I experienced this massiveness. But after listening to this, this is hella more massive. I don't think I've ever heard this much of like being more orchestral and brass heavy anthemic song from Stray Kids. Even the drum by itself, it's not just kick and snare. They actually have a bunch of those like orchestral drum sources and like Lisa mentioned, small elements at the back as well. And on top of it, the visual helped really well. So many dancers helping out with the music video. You know, this is gonna be one of the good songs if they actually like, I don't know, like play as an like opener of a World Cup or like in the halftime show and with everybody just in the middle. They're gonna create a big scene.
Yeah.
I really love that they played with the dynamics of the sound. Usually the chorus part and the verse part, they would just keep building up onto the chorus. It's massive and it's big, but for some parts here and there, they just zoop and boom and release it. And sometimes in bridge part they get more emotional with the piano chords. They just come with what Felix and Lino, it's kind of with beautiful voices on top of it. And then they release back again with the last chorus, adding up the claps and all that to create more massive feel. And Changbin and Han,
that was my favorite part, hands down. Just because, and this ties to the chord progression as well. What I wanted to say about this track also was the fact that compared to the trailer, or compared to my perception of the trailer, I don't know what happened when we were reacting to the trailer, but I didn't take this song to be this dark, chord progression wise. From my memory of reacting to the trailer, in my head, the song was extremely bright and fun. Yes, it was chanty, but it didn't have that melancholic feel that I'm getting from the actual track. By the way, I'm loving the actual track feel more than what I got from the trailer. Again, it's probably my perception because it's not like they changed the chords or anything like that. Maybe I was just focusing on something else that I didn't notice it. But when we got the verse, the pre-chorus build-up with the brass and everything, like you said, it was very orchestral there too. And when we finally got the drop for the chorus and the chord progression, like a rising chord with the do-do-do-do, it was epic, but it was also very dark. It's a pattern we saw with some other like Japanese drops as well, where it feels like they're pushing through and making it to the end, but there's still struggle, there's still force pushing against them as well. It's not an easy sail. That kind of darkness is felt in this song, and because that is repeated and we feel that throughout the song, and because it's like we can still do it, we're still gonna triumph over all these struggles, the outro with Han and Changbin hits way harder than it would have otherwise.
Oh shit, I didn't know, but there was strings also added at the end.
Just for the end?
From what I just listened, it feels like they don't have strings in the first chorus, but the last chorus they added on top. There's a possibility that some strings might be in the middle, but I feel like that's mainly brass, because like there's a different added frequency at the end. That's why it was more massive, because it adds the frequency of the higher place on top of what Changbin and Han is going crazy.
I'm being careful saying this because I'm not too sure about this part, but to my knowledge, there aren't that many songs, if at all, from Stray Kids where they actually rap like this at the end as part of the outro.
I don't recall.
No, I can't think of anything like this.
Like especially you're talking about like they're finishing like strong with rap, huh?
Yeah, especially
okay,
like
no,
that.
no, I don't recall. Yeah, not that many.
Yeah, not and even if there was never once a case where Changbin and Han wouldn't rap in the verse and only in the outro, which is the case right here.
I think that's for the first time.
Yeah, and that too is an intentional like thing to make it more impactful because we haven't heard them once. They don't have their usual verse
Right.
in the middle, not once, and they just do it for the first time in the outro. And looking at us and going like, this is where we started, this is where we are, this is where we're gonna head, we're gonna run it. It was so good. I'll be honest, when I heard the trailer, like I really liked the sound. I thought it's really interesting, and especially the chants in the mix I thought is very new from Stray Kids, and I was excited. But at the same time, I thought this song wouldn't be my cup of tea, the feeling that I got from the trailer wise. But I really liked it. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would.
Me was like the complete opposite from the trailer. I was expecting this type of sound, but I was actually somehow afraid that they're gonna go to a different direction. And obviously I'm gonna love that. So I'm gonna be shocked a lot. So I was scared to get shocked.
Right.
But then it actually went to exact like how I was thinking as the flow wise, and that's the reason why I actually like it even more. Because on top of my expectation, on top of like my preconception, they made the version of it.
Yeah.
So I just by usually even if I just put the music loud, sometimes it's really hard to get hyped. But this one I definitely felt I was sitting. Or I was jumping up and screaming with Stray Kids in concert. Yeah, that's how I felt. So I love this.
Really great.
Yeah.
The bridge was great. Everything was great. But again, the outro was just insane. And everybody did such a wonderful job singing their part, doing their part. And of course the all around the world references and the music video as we saw and I explained and Hansi explained too, the four divine beasts, and they're like guardian, not angels, but beings. So I guess in that sense too, it makes sense that they're going for something that is more divine and divine. Otherwise, honestly, I couldn't even pay attention to the symbolisms that are present in the music video or how the visuals tie to what they're trying to say. At least not yet, because the music, there's just too much going on in the music itself. So maybe next time when they drop other performance videos or something like that, for now the surface level stuff of what they're saying will suffice because it's strong enough.
You know the four thingy? So hear me out.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be 성지순례, okay? We started with tiger. I actually thought Bangchan was wolf. But then they've been keep showing the tiger. And throughout the whole time, it was about ground, more about earthy. And what the Peko is about is the ground.
Yep.
Right? So basically, Run It is about Peko and the ground. And then for the later on, in the next album, there's gonna be something about, I don't know, like with Jujak or something about dragon or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere crazy with it. Okay. I mean, we did. Yeah, that's another thing. Even from the teaser, they mainly focused on the white tiger.
Wow, there was a tiger in the trailer.
Yeah, the shadow of it when Seungmin was like crawling down, and there was like shots of was it Hyunjin with bird like long claws. So maybe that's the Jujak part. I don't know.
So maybe 4 of them are there already. Okay.
And Hyunmoo obviously we saw from the actual thing, right? There was a
yeah
engraved on the stone, and also the only thing is Azure Dragon. Like I haven't really seen anything dragon. Like although again I wasn't even gonna get into it because I didn't pay attention to the music video as much because this time I was focused on the music. And yeah, of course the yin yang thing and the self-fighting self, they all come down to something simple. We don't have to make it complex, but I'm sure more things will be found once we check it out more closely next time. And it would really be cool if they do that within the album too. If they focus on different songs, showing the different
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, like within the same album?
Yeah, for the next album.
Or for the next album, right? Yeah, that would be really cool though.
Because they said it's 8 tracks including Run It.
Yeah, 8 tracks, 8 directions, you know?
Ooh, and it's gonna go 8개, like about rabbit and everything just comes up.
Northeast, east, you know? Yeah. Because what? White Tiger is west. West side.
West side.
Yeah. Different genres depending on the direction. East Coast, you know? Yeah.
Represent.
That would actually make things kind of cheap. That's not... all right, so that's our initial reaction to Run It. I have so much thoughts right now. I don't think I've ever been this stuck on talking about Stray Kids music before, but I'm gonna just leave it because the more I ramble on, the more I'm not gonna make sense. But I really loved it. I really loved the outro. We were both really moved. Hair erection time, for real. Tell us what you thought about this, what you thought about the comeback, what you're excited for, what you thought the music video is saying, what you thought the song is saying, what you thought about the lyrics and the outro, please. Let's talk about the outro. Hyunjin's verse, we didn't even get to that. Felix's bridge, we didn't even get to that. But again, more videos dropping, I'm sure, and the album's coming up soon. So we'll talk again. And if you can't wait, want more Skiz content, Patreon page. If not, we'll be back anyways with another Skiz content very soon. Take care till then. Bye-bye. Talk in the comments. OG's reacts.
Even Jackson.
Mahasha Chandler.
Eternism.
Jazzy.
Jazz.
Bookworm.
Gully.
Strawberry Skiz.
Sin.
Bibbidi bobbidi. Boo.
Maria.
Deji B.
Katie.
Silver.
Mew.
Christina Yugai.
Nico.
Suspiro.